Dubai versus Abu Dhabi. Real estate. Where should you invest? Hey everyone, Khilesh Joshi here. Today we are putting two heavyweight markets head to head. Dubai versus Abu Dhabi. I will break down prices, rents, yields, transaction volumes, off-plan versus ready, mortgage activity and supply pipeline. By the end, you will know which emirate makes more sense for cash flow investors, flippers and end user in 2025. Both cities are booming, but for different reasons. Dubai is a global magnet with massive off-plan momentum and record transaction values. Abu Dhabi, meanwhile, is evolving into a more defensive, yield-steady market with rising mortgage activity and big master-planned communities. Dubai real estate machine set a new all-time record in 2024. AD 761 billion in transaction across sales, mortgages and leases, the highest ever recorded. Then, in H1 2025, Dubai's residential market alone hit 95,000 sales with AD 270 billion in value. AD 192 billion off-plan 71% and AD 77 billion ready 29%. Clearly, the cycle is being led by off-plan launches and investor appetite. Dubai isn't playing small either. In H1 2025, total real estate transaction value reached up AD 51.7 to 54 billion, up to 39 to 40% YOY. Within that, sales and purchase activity totaled AD 32.69 billion across 7,964 deals, while mortgages surged to AD 19.03 billion across 6,284 deals. That mortgage share tells you a lot. Abu Dhabi demand has a strong end-user financial component. Prices growth has been robust in both markets through mid-2025. Dubai residential value kept rising into Q2, with premium communities continuing to show strength, though you can see early signs of moderation in a few mid-tier pockets. Abu Dhabi posted 18% YOY gain for apartment and 11 to 14% for villa by June 2025. Rents also climbed 14% for apartments and 5% for villas, reflecting healthy and user-driven demand. On the rental side, Dubai's market is maturing. Some luxury apartment rents have flattened, but family villas remain strong, community by community. You will still find growth. Abu Dhabi rents moved more uniformly, higher across key districts like Al Reem, Yas and Al Raha. If you are an income investor, yields matter more than prices headlines. In Dubai, 2025 average yields hover around the mid 6% range overall. Apartments typically yield more than villas. Broker and index data confirm this. Dubai apartments often clear 7% while villas average 5%, depending on community and service charges. In Abu Dhabi, yields are quietly competitive. Apartments in Al Reef and Masdar City have printed 9.3% and 8.4% respectively. Even premium Yas Island apartments show 7%. Villas in mid to upper tiers commonly sit in the 5 to 6% band. This profile makes Abu Dhabi attractive for steady defensive income. Dubai is in a clear off-plan led cycle. In H1 2025, 71% of residential sales value was off-plan. That brings liquidity, brand new inventory and payment plans. But it also introduces handover risk, and in some lower tier apartment corridors, the risk of future supply pressure. Ready has remained resilient, but it's just 29% of value this year so far. Abu Dhabi composition is shifting, but with a different tone. Mortgage transactions are meaningfully higher, AD 19.03 billion in H1, suggesting more end users and longer holding periods. The dynamic tends to stabilize rents and prices compared to speculative off-plan cycles. Let's talk risk. Dubai's pipeline is large. Agencies expect substantial deliveries through 2026 to 2027. Ratings houses see room for single-digit to mid-teens corrections as new stock hits, particularly in lower to mid apartment segments where flippers were active. Meanwhile, prime villas remain undersupplied, supported by global wealth migration. Abu Dhabi's supply is more curated and tied to mega master plans like Hudayriyat, Sadiyat, and Yas. These are rolled out by a small group of major developers, fewer speculative launches, and a higher mortgage share reduce volatility through concentrated launches can still swing quarterly numbers. Dubai's H1 numbers, 95,000 residential deals, 270 billion value, off plan. Q2 alone crossed 51,000 transactions, up 23% YOY. Even with a typical June slowdown, momentum into summer stayed high. This is clearly an investor-driven market with global capital flowing in. Abu Dhabi's H1 numbers, AED 51.7 to 54 billion total, AED 32.69 billion sales and purchases, AED 19.03 billion mortgages, 14,000 deals, apartment values plus 18% YOY, villas values plus 11 to 14%, apartment rents plus 14%. This is the picture of a tight, improving and end user heavyweight market. If you are a cash flow investor holding for 5 to 10 years, Abu Dhabi edges it. Yields are stable, service charges are lower and price swings are smaller. Target Al Reef, Masdar City for high ROI apartments and Al Raha Garden or Yas Villa for family demand. Expect 6 to 9% gross yield depending on property type and micro location. Dubai still works for yield in select mid-market communities. Choose buildings with efficient service charges and strong rental demand. Expect 6 to 7% apartment yields. Villas skew lower unless you entered early or bought undervalued. If you are a growth launch investor, 2 to 4 year horizon, Dubai is the play. Liquidity is unmatched, the brand pipeline is deep, and off-plan captured 71% of H1 value. Just be selective, stick to tier 1 developers, choose realistic payment plans, and avoid oversupplied corridors. If you are an end user, Abu Dhabi offers large living spaces, calmer appreciation, and stronger mortgage financing. Ideal for families planning to stay. Areas like Yas, Sadiyat, and Al Raha combine schools, beaches, and cultural hubs. Dubai, on the other side, offers unmatched connectivity and neighborhood variety. Ultra prime comes at a premium, but the liquidity makes resale easier if you decide to move. Dubai is the liquidity and launch champion. It offers huge volumes, global demand, and off-plan leadership. But with that comes cyclical risk, especially in oversupplied apartment segments. Abu Dhabi is the defensive income story. Its mortgage-driven activity, steadier rents, and competitive yields make it attractive for investor who values stability. For a diversified UAE portfolio, the smart play is not Dubai or Abu Dhabi, but Dubai for growth, optionally Abu Dhabi for steady income and quality of life. Tell me in the comments what you want next. A deep dive into Palm Jebel Ali versus Saadiyat, or the top 5 ROI community in each city. I will bring the numbers. Thank you so much for watching this video. This side Khilesh Joshi signing off. If you have any doubt regarding what is happening in Dubai as well as what is happening in Abu Dhabi, you can definitely contact me. My contact detail will be mentioned here. Thank you so much and see you very soon.